this, watch this. I'm about to make you trip, make you glitch, camera click, watch this, watch this. I put it like gold, check out the view. Out with the old, and in with the new. I'm in my new era. I'm better in my new era. I'm better in my new era.
Hello everyone and welcome to a dark and cloudy StoneX Stadium. It's Saracens versus Leicester Tigers in round 4 of Premiership Women's Rugby. We'll take a look at the table, we'll take a look at the teams, we'll take a look at everything. Before that, we'll say hello to our special guest today, making her co-commentary debut. We've got Saracen Jemima Moss with us. How are you?
Hello, I'm very good, thank you.
Feeling good about commentary?
I'm feeling good, yeah, I'm feeling confident.
Feeling good about Saracens today?
Feeling fairly confident about Saracens today, yeah, but it'll be exciting to see what Leicester do too.
It certainly will. Well, look, we'll take a look at the table and the fixtures now to tell you exactly the size of the task that Leicester Tigers have got ahead of them today, because even though we're only, 3 and a bit rounds in, only one undefeated team remaining, Gloucester Hartpury, but Saracens, after a disappointing day at the office against GH, have been ruthless in rounds 2 and 3. As for Tigers, they're coming off the back of a bye week. They are yet to register a point. Not a win, but not a bonus point either. They came close against Sale Sharks, but Bristol Bears put them to the sword at Mattioli Woods, Welford Road, a couple of weeks ago. It's another full round of fixtures, and as will be the case throughout the season, every single one of them is live. They all kick off at 3 p.m. today as well, so stick with us, but if you want to do some channel hopping, we don't mind. Trailfinders Women against Bristol Bears, 3 p.m. On BBC Sport. Saracens versus Leicester Tigers. You made a great choice. Thank you for joining us. And Gloucester Hartpury, the 3-time champions, are at home to Sale Sharks before tomorrow we head south, way south on TNT for Exeter Chiefs versus Harlequins. Now, do not let Nick Heath charm you. Don't let him charm you. You've made your decision. You are sticking with us here at the StoneX Stadium. But Nick is a little bit more west in London. Got to get my London geography right. But he is at Trailfinders for the 3 p.m. kickoff. Nick, how are you getting on?
Yes, we are live on BBC iPlayer now. If you would like to come across and join us, it is Trailfinders against Bristol Bears. Cracker.
Nick looks absolutely delighted with himself there, doesn't he?
He does. He's also wearing beige, very trendy at the moment.
Yeah, it is. I've not quite got the palette right. I'll tell you who has got the palette right, both of these coaches, because the stash for Saracens and Tigers is top draw. I was lucky enough to catch up with both of the head honchos before kickoff, and this is what they had to say.
You've become ruthless, and I think teams are really fearing playing you again. So what happened between the full-time whistle in round 1 and now?
I think times, is brilliant, isn't it? It gives you time for reps. It gives you then the reps equal the reward, and it's just building those combinations back up. And ultimately, it was a poor day at the office, round 1, and we've started to build momentum. But it's not about being feared now. It's about being feared. Every game that you're on the field, we've got to make sure that today we put in a performance that keeps building that confidence and that aura around us. And then ultimately, we've got to make sure that we show up in every game like that.
You used a word there, combinations, the chance to see some new ones in the PWR today. Tell us about the team you've picked.
Well, teams that, they've earned the opportunity, whether that be through the Cup, through training or through league performances. Obviously, we know it's going to be quite a busy season with everyone's commitments over the summer and league and Cup commitments, so it's about managing the squad throughout, but also people knocking on the door or hammering on the door for opportunity. So, the opportunity is there for players today to real stake a claim for the shirt going forward. And it's brilliant for me as a coach. Headaches, but good headaches.
Look, it's no secret you're massive favourites today. So how is it managing the motivation?
If we've got problems managing motivation at this stage in the season, we've got really big problems. Ultimately, players are playing for opportunity. They're playing for one another and they're playing for the club. And if that's not motivation enough, then, like I say, we've got big problems. But it is a case of setting our standards, making sure that you used the word earlier, ruthless, and that's irrespective of our opposition. We respect whoever we play, but we've got to make sure we live up to our standards every time we put the shirt on.
You're coming in off a bye week. You've made the journey south and you've been working hard on plenty, I'm sure. Can you tell us what you have been working on?
Yeah, so we took the learnings from that Bristol game, and I think we realised that our contact area skills were probably what needed the most working on. So we've had a really good 2 weeks prep in terms of just focusing in and around that contact area.
Has that been reflected in your selection then? Because you've made some changes in the engine room and a first PWR start for Jemima in the centres too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, bringing the likes of Jordan Russell and Hermione Farmer in, just the physicality we know they can bring both sides of the ball, and Jemima being one of our defensive generals as well. Like, we're really pleased to have her back in the squad.
What about Saracens then? They have been ruthless the last couple of rounds, and it feels as though they very much want to get back where they feel they belong on top. So what are you not necessarily fearful of, but what are you expecting from them today? What are the challenges?
Well, Saris like to play really fast and quick around the ruck. There'll be a lot of short runners and pick and goes around that ruck. So our aim is that if we slow them down, we know we can get some success there. So that's what we're hoping to do.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Great to hear from both of the top dogs. Let's take a look at the teams then. As for Saracens, 12 of this 15 played in the PWR Cup victory here a few weeks ago. Julia Omakwale, a former Leicester Tiger, goes against her old team. Plenty of Saracens OGs in there as well, the likes of Donna Rose, Georgia Evans, Poppy Cleal, Sydney Gregson in the centres. And the young halfback pairing, very exciting opportunity for them as well. Tori Sellers and Amelia McDougall looking to take their opportunity in the 9 and 10 jersey. Looking at the bench, plenty of energy and quality there as well. There has been a late change though. Beth Blacklock failed a late fitness test, so Amelia Tutt will wear number 22 and will come on if her services are required later in the match. So what about Leicester Tigers then? They've made a couple of changes on the bye week from Bristol Bears, including a PWR debut for Jemima McCalman. She made her commentary debut a couple of weeks ago. Now her PWR debut coming after that. Changes in the engine room as well. Hermione Farmer, Emerson Allen, Jordan Russell, all coming into the side. And then on the bench, there's been a late change as well. Beth Cregan comes in to cover the back row. It'll also be her PWR debut if her services are required for Ross Bundy and the Leicester Tigers in round 4 of Premiership Women's Rugby. So, Jemima, what do you make of all this then? A very difficult first week for Saracens, and then everyone gets excited and think, oh, maybe it's the year that the Saracens fall off. That has not been the case since. The team seems to be playing beautifully.
Yeah, I think it's been really difficult at the moment because it's Sunday games back to back. So training's looked a little bit different for us, and this week it's been Sunday to Saturday, so we've had a bit more reduced training, but we've handled it well, and well, it's exciting to see what we've got.
What are the build-up weeks like for games like this where, look, your favourites realistically for most games, but your big favourites for this one? Leicester Tigers, a new-look team from the team that showed so much promise last season. They took a tough loss to Bristol Bears, so, you know, they'll be thereabouts, but Saracens are in that sort of in that picture as well. So is motivation different? Is the training week different?
I think, as you said when announcing the teams, it's really exciting when there's opportunities arising for maybe some of the young guns or some of the not consistently starting players to have the opportunity to play. But also, nothing really changes for us. We are mission get a win, get the points. And I think the same for Leicester when they look at who they're playing against. They've had a bye week, lots of time to prepare, so it'll be exciting to see what they bring.
Well, the teams are on their way out. First of all, Leicester Tigers, led by the captain, Jenny Maxwell, vastly experienced number 9. In their changed jerseys today. Really like the mint green, to be honest.
That's lovely.
Yeah, really smart. And Saracens in the famous black and red. Looking to make it 3 wins in a row. 3 from 4 at the start of this season. The flag is being packed away. The kids and their flags, they were out here playing in a tag tournament beforehand. And they make their way in to enjoy the game. Thankfully, at the moment at least, the rain has held off, but it is pretty gloomy, pretty windy. And I think this is going to be a big physical challenge. We heard Ross Bundy talk about how they have worked on that. They've worked on the contact zone. They saw that as a weakness. And referee Rebecca Piddleston is going to be in charge of arguably the most physical side in Premiership Women's Rugby. It's something that this Saracens team have hung their hat on for many, many seasons, and it's brought them many, many trophies. One already this year. The PWR Cup here in the sunshine, won against Harlequins. Kristen Bitter wearing number 10 for Leicester Tigers today. Waits on Becky Piddleston's whistle. And round 4 of Premiership Women's Rugby is underway at the StoneX Stadium. Oh, there's that a little knock on to start with. Oh, Charlotte Wright Haley. Butterfingers, and that's before the ball has even got wet. Well, they're all laughing about it, Saracens. They're seeing the funny side.
Yeah, hopefully we just have to shrug that one off and then get on with the rest of the game.
But look, as a lock forward yourself, first scrum of the game, would you rather get it out of the way, or are you one of those ones who's happy to wait? 'Cause I know some type 5s just love to get their heads in early on.
I can't say it's my favourite part of the game, but it's good to get the power in early.
I mean, I know we're used to it in rugby now, but so great to be able to hear referee Becky Piddleston telling those front rowers exactly what she wants. And then it's just up to them to paint the picture. So it's Liz Craig, Bryony Field and Donna Rose in the front row for Saracens. And then Ellie Smith, Mika Gunter and Lauren Poole coming into the starting team on the tight head side. In fact, Ross Bundy has swapped his props from those that were on the bench against Bristol. That ball has got stuck in the channel. Saracens pour through and win an early set-piece penalty. Well, the rest of the pack have got Charlotte out of trouble there, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great scrum from Saracens, and hopefully Leicester can lock together and build on that next one.
So Bryony Fields, she was one of the players involved in the PWR Cup victory. Picks Georgia Evans for the first line out of the game. Can't miss her. The now famous and infamous pink bow. Another penalty advantage, and this is not the start that Tigers wanted. 2 penalties conceded already. Little nudge into space. Oh, and that nearly sat up for Emma Hardy.
Nothing coming, going back.
You give away 2 penalties on any part of the pitch, and it's just 3 meters, isn't it?
5, side entry.
Just another little look at this, trying for the cheeky kick, and nearly bounced up, nearly worked out for Hardy. She's straight back into the 12 jersey today. Missed out for the last couple of rounds, and McDougall, who was top scorer in the PWR Cup,
1 on the edge.
finds touch. Right then, we've talked about scrums, let's talk about line-outs. What's going to happen here?
Well, hopefully keep it simple, as we did just then, and lock together to drive forward, get some meters in our belt.
Well, here are those first few meters. Fields in a good position. Cleel arrives. Sellers waiting in behind. Feel as though she might be waiting a little while, though, because Bryony Field is thoroughly enjoying this. And Saracens galloping towards the try line. Leicester Tigers peeling off, but then eventually stopping it. But another side entry, another penalty advantage. Another half a metre closer to the opening score for Saracens. Rose is over. Donna Rose on the end of a 20-metre driving maul for Saracens. What a score, what a start for the home team.
That just goes to show how important mauls are in rugby. If you drill them, which we've had a massive focus on lineouts and mauls in our training sessions, that wins games. Get space through kicks, especially with the likes of McDougall, and execute, and then we're on the board.
Well, Donna Rose, she doesn't get a huge amount of tries, does she? Talk to me about the patience required, because yes, that was a dominant maul, but so many moving parts, Leicester in and out, the ball being changed hands for various Saracens players. What are the key factors in making sure that that's successful and the attacking team don't infringe either?
You've just got to stay tight and have your heads in. If they're driving forward, Leicester have to be super careful on just not coming in from the side. Lock in and drive.
Tough conversion. A little bit of swirling breeze, decent strike. Oh, she's hit the beans on toast.
That's really unlucky.
Yeah, it's a great kick. Saracens 5, Leicester Tigers 0. Yes, so taking another look at this. That was the finish from Donna Rose. She doesn't get too many tries either. I bet she'll be delighted with that.
She's a big character. She won't forget that one.
Oh. Went to her second Rugby World Cup with Wales. They're a team that are continuing to build, but I think having players like Donna Rose involved, players who are used to being in winning environments. Oh, it's a nice offload, and again, forwards supporting forwards, all the back row involved. Donna Rose, that's gone backwards, great feet from McDougall, and she kicks into space. Oh, the roll of the ball just denying it a potential 50-22, but a great kick and a great exit. And Leicester in reverse again already.
Don't worry, that's fine. Thank you.
So Mika Gunter. Hooker again for Leicester Tigers today. Described her last time as a pint-sized dynamo. She's only 5 feet tall, but she is a tough cookie, great competitor. And she's nailed double top to the back. First real opportunity to attack. That was Paige Farries there off her wing into defensive duty, and Tigers looking to spread it early, but they could cough it up here. Grace Dean wearing 14. Moved out from the centres to the wing for this game. Emerson Allen says she's from Minnesota but doesn't like the cold, so don't think she's going to like December, January, February in England much for these BWR games. That's Gemma Jo Linkins. Oh, another one. Seems like Donna Rose has scored her try and I've forgotten how to catch. That's a couple that have gone through the fingers there of the tight head prop.
Not for me, no. Timing's good.
That's some brilliant pressure from Leicester. Some great attack as well.
Yeah, 7 minutes gone. Just the one try. It's the second scrum. I suppose with you being involved in Saracens, you've not really been in many packs where the scrum is under a lot of pressure, have you? Usually used to being in a dominant scrum.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have been tested.
Yeah.
If you look at us against Gloucester, they had a very, very
Yes.
strong scrum.
Another penalty advantage. At this point, Leicester very much need to get that ball in and get it out, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. But just be patient with that. You saw off the back of their line out that was successful. They just flung it a little bit too early out wide. You need to build some phases and gain confidence in that.
Because they've got Tiana Gordon at number 8. She's got experience all over the league. She was Wasps, DMP Sharks, a brief time with Gloucester Hartpury as well. She can get them go forward, but need to give her a platform to do that. Here we go again, Saracens. Oh, it's a loose line out, so we're not going to have them all. Cleaned up by Omakwale, the former Leicester Tiger. Take it on, Liz Craig. Into the 22 they go. Lovely peel out of the back, and now it's picked up. And Bitter, oh, thought she was away. She hasn't heard the whistle either. I mean, it's glorious interplay here. It's eventually gone forward, but they're going to have to walk it all the way back to the sound of Becky Piddleton's whistle.
Scrum, break.
Oh, they believed there, didn't they, Tigers?
Happy with this, Mark? Yeah.
Kristen Bitter is such a threat. She's got great gas, as you can see there, and also her kicking threat is unbelievable. A brilliant addition to the Leicester team.
So another scrum. So let's take a look where the knock-on is. Yeah, it's a little hand in there, well spotted by our team of officials. So, Sellers. Missed ball to begin with. Oh, go Gregson through the gap, the palm off as well, and the offload. McDougall dots down, Gregson makes it. First phase rugby at its finest from Saracens.
That is brilliant draw and give, getting our hands free and just offloading. Great try for Doogie.
Well, let's take a look at the replay of a fabulous try. I mean, goodness me. Just that first pass, wasn't it, to create the space, and everything from there was perfect. What do you like about this?
This is brilliant offload. Keep the ball alive, good footwork, and offload to the edge for McDougall to finish off.
I mean, I say this every time now I see Sydney Gregson, because look, she's been back for ages, she's been playing well for ages, but she missed so much rugby and she had so many injuries. It's just great to see her playing well and looking like she's enjoying rugby. 10-0, Saracens going just shy of a point a minute, which is an all too familiar tale for Leicester Tigers in the early part of this season. That is a brilliant kick from McDougall. She had a sighter from out there, now she's converted her own try, and it's 12-0.
Score is Saracens 12, Leicester Tigers 0. Let's make some noise for your
So Tori, she's an old Worcester Warrior.
Absolutely, yep. And Charlotte Wright-Haley and Carmen Tremelli.
Because you're an old Worcester Warrior as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. That's
so
right.
you've arrived at different times, haven't you? But you've all ended up here eventually. And there's loads of you scattered around the PWR now. It's good to see players still continuing. Oh, playing at this top level as that's been knocked on. Jordan Russell. So when you're playing against an old teammate, is there a little sort of nod of, oh yeah, I remember you?
Oh, absolutely.
We're still pals, but when the full-time whistle goes.
Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the game, obviously, we always get our team photos of a reunion,
nice.
which is nice.
Nice, that is nice. Of course, no sign of Worcester Warriors in the women's game yet, but hopefully we'll see them again. They were a real integral part of the Premier 15s when it launched, as was. And the men's team back in Championship Rugby. We were talking earlier, weren't we? They've got their first full international player back since they went into the champ. And Tim Hoyt, we wish him luck later as he plays for Fiji against France over in Bordeaux. The teams never die, do they? They just take a little hibernation.
Absolutely. That's what I think about the women's team.
So another clean exit by Saracens. And what is interesting, I'm sure Alex Osterbury would disagree because there have been a couple of knock-ons and whatever. It does feel as though they are sticking to their process, Saracens, and not doing silly things just because they have got a couple of tries early on. That's a good carry. We have talked about the back row of Leicester Tigers, haven't we, and their ability to get go forward.
Jordan Russell is such a strong carrier, another great addition for Leicester, just bringing real good go forward and meters.
Yeah, she came off the bench against Bristol a couple of weeks ago. She's got the starting jersey today and really does make an impact.
Well deserved.
Tell you who they have got on the bench as well is Enika Labéry, the French scrum half, who's come through their under-18s and under-20s programs. And I am convinced, because I know a lot of people who are watching this will be Red Roses fans, England fans, of course you will, but I am convinced that France are going to be the next superpower in women's rugby.
Absolutely, they're the most competitive games in age group rugby.
And some of their young players in those 18s and 20s, the skill level is
phenomenal.
Oh, incredible to watch.
Absolutely, they're such a threat.
Bitter. So without a 10 for the moment, Leicester Tigers. Fear not, Tiana Gordon will take it on. To the line and looking for an offload, finding Georgie Lingham. She's one of the danger carriers for this Tigers team. Why do you think she wouldn't like playing here, Georgie Lingham?
Well, we've got a lot of strong backs,
Okay.
a lot of strong centres and fast. The competition's tight, but it would be a great place for her to be.
Well, I mean, that is a great answer, but the truth is, she works on the ground staff and they've got a grass pitch at Leicester. There wouldn't be a job for her here because of the artificial turf. And there she is, shipping it on there, Georgie Lingham. Spent a bit of time on the 7 circuit with GB. That was Fury trying to take it to the line art. A great read, though, by Lottie Sharp. Ball and all tackle, and looking for the turnover as well. No dice this time, though. "15 minutes gone. Saracens 12. Tigers 0. Tries from Donna Rose and Amelia McDougall. God, Charlotte Wright-Haley. She is such a 7, isn't she? If you had to describe her in one word, it would be 7. She's given away the penalty there, but she's everywhere.
She is a massive back throw threat, absolutely.
Could her just being a nuisance. I think 7's the new 9s in terms of like being a general nuisance.
Absolutely, they're menaces.
Yeah. Oh, Leicester Tigers, they've missed touch here, and this could be trouble. That's a nice offload. Finds Bryony Fields, who then pops it off the floor. She's fired that at Evans. Oh, a little knock on. Oh, McQuarrie.
Okay, thank you.
Let's take a look. Where did this ball go forward eventually? Yeah, just there. Good spot by the referee.
Let's build, please, Green. Mark
Leicester are doing good here, building some pressure, finding their feet.
Yeah, well, they've got a little bit of territory. This scrum is big, though, isn't it? Because they have been struggling. And I mean, no, we shouldn't encourage it. But Jenny Maxwell kind of just has to chuck this through, doesn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Saracens' weapon is probably the scrums on the pack. It'll be interesting to see how Leicester do here.
Yeah, out it goes.
That's a much better scrum.
Yeah, much more solid. And that's Jemima McCalman. Finds a pass out wide. Here we go. Tigers into the 22. Bit of red zone action. Good tackle. Cleal thinks she's turned it over, and she has. Poppy Cleal is so strong in that position.
That's really unlucky for Leicester. That was a really promising attack.
Well, tell us about how good Poppy is in these situations then.
She is fantastic. She's a woman of many different tricks that sometimes you'll go, what is she doing? And she'll always seem to execute.
She just seems to be unbelievably strong, because that's not even a traditional jackal, is it? So a lot of people watching are new to the game. Very often when we see people jackal, they'll have their legs wide, they'll have their heads over, their backs really exposed. She seems to be strong enough to just reach down.
Yeah, she is a brilliant jackler.
She's like a barnacle on a boat, and here she is in open field. This is where she's really dangerous, finding the offload. Wright-Haley on the shoulder. Quick ball, and alarm bell should be ringing here for Leicester Tigers. Gemma Jo Linkins. Donna Rose wants it, catches this one and gets her head down, crashes into her opposite number, Lauren Poole. Back the other way, looking for gaps, none appear. Morgan Richardson with a good tackle. Space on the left if Saracens can get it there. Leicester Tigers are a couple short. Inside ball, looking for Sharp. She gets an offload away. Cleal. Oh, skims that off the right hand and into touch.
In that area of the pitch, we've just got to be really patient, build phases. I love that we're trying lots of little offloads and keeping the ball alive. It's giving a bit of jouet, which is brilliant.
Jouet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coming up to 20 minutes gone. A lot of the rugby seems to have been played in this kind of area, doesn't it? The middle third of the pitch. Tigers not with obvious exit strategy, but they've got a couple of penalties, and that is the last thing they wanted. Becky Piddleston, the referee, in a great position. So the change of laws now. It used to be the case that if the line-out wasn't perfectly straight, then it would be a free kick and you'd have the option of a scrum or a line-out, but now it's only if there's a competition. And Saracens, because they put somebody up there, it means there is a competition for the ball. Therefore, Mika Gunter didn't throw it straight. And no surprise that Saracens have selected the scrum. So when you've got your head in here, how aware are you of what is about to happen in the backs behind you?
To be honest, not hugely aware.
Perfect.
But as soon as your head's up and you're seeing the picture in front of you, that's when you know what's going on.
Oh, so close, Georgie Lingham. Nearly. Nearly. Got herself in the channel, but it just couldn't stick. God, that was close. Let's take another look at this.
Two hands really important there.
Yeah.
Showing that she's going for the catch, not just going for an intentional knock-on.
So the scrum pretty much in the middle of the pitch, about 30 metres from the try line, and Saracens, interestingly, have stacked 4 to the left and 2 to the right. So Amelia McDougall waiting at first receiver to the left of the scrum, and Gemma Jo Lincoln's waiting as first receiver at the right, with Paige Farries outside her. Tough to defend this for Tigers, especially now there's a penalty advantage as well. Cleal. Well, they've gone for the nudge on the first phase. And we'll go back for the penalty. So you're out with an injury at the moment, and I bet you're looking forward to coming back, and we're looking forward to having you back. What is it most that you miss? Is it this, the match day?
It absolutely is the match day, but it is also the training and the whole being part of the team and being the vibe and going to the training and joining in with everything. But game day, of course, I think for everyone is the highlight.
So you're out with an ankle injury at the moment. How do you not just get grossly out of shape?
It is tough.
I bet it is.
It's very tough.
We'll come back to that next time the ball's dead. Georgia Evans goes up. They go to the maul again. Last time they were in this position, it led to a 5-pointer. And Bryony Field fancies another one. Well, this looking good. Leicester Tigers' body's dropping off. It's still in the hands of Field. Gallagher adds her weight. And it's a second maul try for Saracens. This time it's Bryony Field on the end of it. A third try, and once again it is the set piece, the big forwards who do the damage. Saracens 17, Tigers 0.
Yeah, Leicester's really got to get their heads together on how they're going to defend this maul. It's a weapon for Saracens. They've just got to stay in it and stick with it.
Yeah, Tigers. It's not as unified as Saracens, is it? You've got a lot of effort going in, but players sort of peeling off, losing balance against one of the most well-oiled machines in the league.
As soon as you lose that initial hit, you're pretty done for. So you just got to get in there first and be united with that first hit.
Another conversion from out wide. Another good strike. Oh, that one misses as well, but she's striking the ball well, McDougall. So yeah, pretty much from that moment when Jordan Russell was on the deck there, it was inevitable for Saracens. So yes, you are, obviously your activity is less, your movement is less. You play in a forward pack for a PWR club, so you need to eat a lot of food because you need to recover and you need to be a certain size. Is there not the temptation to continue to eat a lot of food, even though you can't do the training you need to?
Well, of course there is, but your diet sort of looks different as to when you're playing every week, not playing every week, when you're injured. So you just got to look at that respectively and take that on board.
And that is why you play for a top rugby club, and not many of us do. Oh, it's a great tackle. Really good shot on McDougall. You can see the work that Tigers have been doing on the contact zone, but the handling work that Saracens have been doing. Out of the back door, winning the penalty. And there's that jouet you were talking about.
Poppy Clear at it again with that out the back.
There she is. Whoop. It seemed quite an emotional day, the PWR Cup final, when Bryony hung him up for the last time.
Yeah, that was a brilliant day. Got the win for the team, got the win for Bryony, and she partied hard afterwards.
I bet she did. I bet she did. She is. She's one of the good ones, isn't she?
Yeah, she's brilliant. She's brilliant. We've missed her a lot since she's gone.
Of course, played a tremendous amount of rugby here at the Stone X for Saracens, but also Wasps and Harlequins in the Premier 15s as well, and I think left a great impression everywhere she went. And look, I suppose that happens more and more in the women's game, and there are plenty of players, particularly with the London clubs now, that'll bounce around. You've done it yourself, but it can't be easy to maintain those good relationships and make a good impression everywhere you go.
Well, naturally you're going to drift from certain players as you leave and constantly make new ones, but I mean, rugby is a special sport, and you make some real good friends in rugby, and they last forever, really.
Is that one of the things that drew you to this sport? Obviously, you had a natural aptitude to be an athlete, and it's you know, it's something that you've decided to pursue. But was that a big part of the reason why it was rugby that you ended up pursuing?
Yeah, I think so. Growing up, I loved all sports, really. Rugby was drawn to me just for the nature of the sport itself. But as you go into the women's section and the girls section at under 13s, you can no longer play with the boys. The friends I made then are my friends for life still now, so it's an awesome sport.
Got a change here for Tigers. Grace Dean is off, and Karolina Kachakova coming on. Another one who's been around a few clubs in that area. Former Lichfield, Loughborough Lightning, West Park Leeds. Bit of DMP Sharks as well. It's a long away trip, that is, DMP. Whoa.
That was a long away trip.
Amakwale uses the line-out target, this time Cleal in midfield, but pulls it out of the back, and this is smooth hands from Saracens. Farry's out there on the right edge. Oh, it's been turned over. Well played, Leicester Tigers. Look, they're 3 scores down here, and I've no doubt that Saracens will get more, but this is a big improvement from Welford Road a couple of weeks ago against Bristol. A little release and go again. Emerson Allen in the scrum cap. Now Bitter off the left hand. Oh, Omakwale leaves one on McAlmont. And Maxwell. Rosie Gallagher was up very, very quickly there. In fact, she is again. Is she offside? Who knows? But that offload is brilliant, and Leicester Tigers really playing here. It's a little knock-on off a stray hand of Tori Sellers, but Tigers are playing a bit of rugby.
Yeah, that's very exciting. Got a glimpse of what Leicester can do just then. I think they're really good at their rucks, and that breakdown of supporting the players and not giving Saracens an opportunity. What a hit from Rosie Gallagher in the centre there as well.
Well, when you get all the engine room together, so like yourself and Rosie and Julia and Poppy, and you've got to do those full contact sessions, to get pretty tasty.
Oh, it is tough out there. It is tough out there, but you just got to get your head down and get through it.
Bite down on your gum shield.
It is rough, let me tell you.
Come up. Right. We've got a ball shape and player to knee. It's a reset. Underneath you, stay square.
Nice to see Becky Piddleston in a good old-fashioned pair of Copa Mundials as well. You don't see enough of them these days. Brilliant boot.
I love looking at players' boots. It gives me inspiration of what I want to wear.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not. We shouldn't talk about brands and that. But what colour are you in at the moment?
Well, I'm a Canterbury wearer. Since,
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah. Since the new deal.
Oh, fantastic.
But I've always been Adidas.
Okay. Are the Canterbury boots good? Do you like them?
I do like them. They're very good. Love the orange ones, the colour.
Great hands by McDougall from the bootstraps and then lays it off to Farries.
Number?
Oh, crossing in midfield.
13, obstruction.
Sydney Gregson, the guilty party. Amelia McDougall, though, gosh, she's got such great hands.
Yeah, she's such a threat with ball in hand. The options and opportunities she can give with ball in hand and also out of foot, it's unbelievable.
Well, games like today, I mean, look, she's behind one of the best 10s in the game at the moment, but she doesn't strike me as the kind of person who's going to settle for that. She really wants to be wearing the 10 jersey for Saracens every week, doesn't she?
She's a very motivated player, absolutely wanting that red rose shirt. So it's the best place for her to learn off Zoe Harrison.
Okay. 1 green, I need numbers earlier so they can get set. Red, 5, just step across. Thank you. Create the space.
Karolina Kachukova is playing in the backs, but she's at the front of the line out here. So what's about to happen? In fact, she's joined the maul as well. So she's come on for Grace Dean on the right wing, but playing as one of these hybrids we see so much about.
Small was called, taken in, scrum black.
It's well dealt with by Saracens. And they've killed that ball during the maul, which means they get the put in. What is, again, as a second row, great. We've got loads of things that really fall into your skill set here. What are the keys to being able to try and swim through and get on that ball so the attacking team can't produce it?
Yeah, well, I think it originates from that initial hit. You need to hit as a force, as a union. So however that looks for you and your team, you need to hit solidly with a 3 and just disrupt, be an absolute menace.
And then if any kind of seam appears, you can just try and climb. They call it swimming through. I mean, God, you're swimming through tarmac, but you're swimming nonetheless. Another penalty coming here if Saracens need it. And they do, because the ball's gone forward. Yeah, Ellie Smith just struggling to stay square against Donna Rose. The referee says straight across, so yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it, when you're under pressure? Because naturally, people think that if a scrum is going backwards, then there'll be a penalty. But if the scrum's going backwards in a straight line and there's no infringement, technically, it can just keep going and keep going. But usually when that pressure comes on, then someone's knee will drop or their hips won't be square or there's something that the referee can ping to put them out of their misery.
I often get asked, how do you know whose penalty it is? And it's normally the person on the floor, the lowest person, it's against them.
Okay. And of course, you're usually looking at the floor at the time, so. Hardy. Another good carry to the line. McDougall picks the good option with Sharp. Just those soft hands again. And watch McDougall pass the ball all day, just like that. And that's the mark of 10s, isn't it? They're usually the smallest person on the pitch, but they're not scared to go right to the line and get whacked if it means they make the right decision. Here she is again, McDougall doing exactly that. It's Gregson on the floor. Still 10 minutes of the half to go. Charlotte Wright-Haley, she gets clattered. Leicester Tigers, a little bit dog-legged in defence, and they need to be careful.
Nothing coming. Yeah. 13, not rolling.
Jemima Kalman, the Australian, in for Zoe Evans today. Not
East to
rolling
west,
away.
please, green.
Well, great news, Jemima.
Here we go, Dean.
The maul's going to be coming from our side this time.
I know, what a great view.
Yeah, exactly. So far, so good for Bryony Field.
Can you step in then? Thank you.
Her darts have been on point, and she's found Omakwale.
1, 2, change.
Now, Ellie Smith can stay there. She just cannot move her bind.
That's 1 throw.
That's a much better defensive setup from Leicester.
So Sellers has to dig in, and Hardy nearly wriggles through. Georgie Lingham just about grabs her down. Two very big physical inside centres. Cleal back against the grain. Seen her score a lot of those tries over the years, but denied this time. Omakwale, strong, over, scores. Against her former team. 32 minutes in, Saracens secure the bonus point.
You could see there that Leicester fixed up on their defence a little bit and they locked their heads in and kept that maul. Saracens had to play it out wide, and then Jules found that space and powered it over.
It was powerful as well, wasn't it? Take another look at it here. It was not. Gosh, she's still got 4 meters to make there. Wins that initial hit against Ellie Smith, who's a strong defender herself.
Against her old team, she'll be happy about that one.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it'll be all smiles, handshakes and hugs at the end of the game, but right now it's another 2 points on the board. Amelia McDougall makes it Saracens 24, Leicester Tigers 0.
Number 10, Amelia McDougall, sponsored by Stevenson Harvard Legal.
Talk to me about nicknames. Who in this Saracens team has got a nickname that you can repeat, and what are they?
To be honest, most of them are quite boring.
Okay.
They're just Jules is Jules.
Jules, yeah, great.
You've got Shah for Shah, Pops for Poppy Cleo, Doogie for McDougall,
Oh, come on.
Flanners for Chloe Flanagan.
So nobody's picked one up like on a team social, done something silly, and now they're called, I don't know,
On the line, please, Red. Thank you.
toilet paper or something. No?
Not that I can think of. Not
Okay.
that I can think of.
Okay. I was just thinking that. So I know a guy. I met him in 2003, right? What year were you born?
2001.
Yeah, 2003. So you'd have been 2. I was a lot older. And on his first day of uni, he came around just offering people custard creams. And now he's just called Custard. He's been called Custard for 22 years.
It's a good way to get a nickname.
Yeah, well, not if your nickname's Custard. Here come Leicester Tigers then. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Saracens already with a bonus point in the bag. Smart hands to create some space, and Henrik's off her wing.
Keep working, keep working. Lay on. Tackle me.
Kind of stuck on this halfway line.
Tackle, release, run.
And they're looking like they're going to try and run their way out. Not set up to kick this ball. Tell you what, Rosie Gallagher is leading this defensive line. She is the first up all the time. That one, netball pass out there. It's not the cleanest of balls, and in fact, it's gone forward.
Scrum, Red.
A few minutes to go. I think Saracens would like another score, maybe 2 before half-time. Just a reminder that our clock is close, but it's not entirely linked in with the referee's watch. So when we get to 40, there might be a little bit more. It might be a little bit less. Who knows? I mean, for this game, we can kind of just enjoy it together. But on some of the live stream games where they're a little bit closer, there was an incident last year where it was Lightning versus Harlequins at the Stoop. And Quins thought they'd won the game, and they kicked the ball out inside their own 22 in a 1-score game. And there were about 6 minutes to go.
That was awful. I
You
remember
were there
that.
for that,
yeah.
weren't you?
Yeah.
An unbelievable game. It was Alex Callender, another former Worcester Warrior.
Yep.
It was her debut. She made 38 tackles that day, and Quins were under siege, weren't they?
Kicked it out and celebrated.
Celebrated.
And the ref calls it back. Terrible times.
Yeah, Well, the reason being is because in the men's games, that clock starts and stops.
Yeah.
But they didn't in the PWR game, and it led to some serious drama.
If I remember, they still won the game.
Yes, yeah, they still won the game.
We have a flashing mouth guard.
Ah, interesting. Becky Piddleston talking about the flashing mouth guard. So, you may have already heard about these. If you haven't, and you're wondering what that means, of course, we're always looking at ways to improve player safety. So, HIA protocol and whatever, and previously we've had mouth guards where there have been sensors in them, and then they'll set off a sensor on a computer, so the independent doctor will look at it. Now, there is a flashing light in the mouth guard, so if the referee sees it or the player sees it, they know that they've received an impact that is above the allotted amount, and therefore have to go off for an HIA. And I don't know how you feel about it, Jemima, but I think it's absolutely remarkable.
I think it's brilliant, absolutely, and when it works, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It can obviously be frustrating when you get over that X amount of force and you get taken off, but you're okay. But it's always good to keep our players safe, and it's a great breakthrough in rugby.
So Hermione Farmer is going to go off to be assessed, and Leah Heath is going to come on. She's another of the versatile players. She's started as a back row, playing more as a lock these days. Just loves playing for teams called Tigers. She was a Cheltenham Tiger before she was a Leicester Tiger. Oh, wow, and that is a welcome to the game for her. And oh, Saracens pack are taking no prisoners. So how do they work then? Because I'm sure there'll be plenty of people, particularly of an older generation, thinking, well, when we had a mouth guard, you went to the sports shop, it cost a couple of quid, you chucked it in boiling water, you bit down on it, and then it fitted. So how does it work in terms of getting them customised?
So it's pretty clever, to be fair. They have a scanning machine that goes into your mouth at training, and they get 3D images of your teeth, and then they go away, they manufacture it, they come back, see if they fit. If not, they shave it off. Or they fit, yeah.
The Mall has been a happy place for Saracens in this first half. Donna Rose has got a try from it. Bryony Field has got a try for it. And Bryony Field might be about to get a second. Saracens' bodies arriving. Tigers' bodies falling away. A penalty advantage not needed because Donna Rose has got another. She's having a field day.
She will be very, very happy about these tries, Donna. You can see her there, look, very happy. Great first half for Saracens in terms of dominance, and Saracens will be pretty happy about that before half-time.
Well, our clock has ticked to 40. Again, we're not sure if this will be the end of the half or not. They've said Georgia Evans. It looked a lot like Donna Rose to me, but if we've done you dirty, Georgia, I'm sorry. We will see it on the replay.
Big topical conversation for Saracens is our try songs. So when we have home games, we choose our own try songs.
Well, I did hear Kiss by a Rose for Donna Rose, the Seal classic.
Absolutely. That you can change them, but it's pretty fun.
And that does take us through to half-time. The bonus point in the bag for Saracens. The next thing is to keep playing and keep Leicester Tigers to 0. As for Leicester Tigers, look, they're behind on the score sheet. However, there are many, many improvements from what we have seen in previous weeks. Half-time here is Saracens 29, Leicester Tigers 0. Jemima, your thoughts on the first 40 minutes?
I think that's a great display of rugby. 31-0, obviously very in favour of Saracens, but I think Leicester have shown glimpses of what they can do. It's just all about executing that in the second half. Defence, really, is probably the biggest work on. dominance in defence.
I've just been busted having a sip of a drink there, haven't I? You know? There's me trying to stay hydrated. Look, we'll be back with the second half. We've got lots of rugby still to play. We've got lots of highlights to look through as well. But before that, we're going to take a break, and you are going to enjoy this.
I'm better in my new era.
Saracens is a family, it's a wolf pack.
When we get on the pitch, there's all bets are off and nobody's safe.
But we really want to get back to winning championship titles, so now we want to go after the PWR.
We are Saracens.
There's only one team in London and it's us.
The series fans, they bleed red, they're incredible.
The wolf pack lives up to its name. We protect each other, we go to battle for each other. We bring a brand of rugby that is brutal, fierce, and one of the best that you'll see.
We've got lots to prove this season and we've still got more to give. We've got a trophy to win.
Just a whole pack, 115, we're all a threat. Watch out, we're coming.
Looking at the options, there's the step. No, straight through the gap.
Wonderful footwork. She is a showstopper, and that pace to burn.
Showing why she's worth all the hype.
And there she is. The strike move of dreams, full-blown entertainment night. All the tricks coming out of the box. Still going, extraordinary strength, reckless start, a pile driver there. Proved unstoppable.
Welcome to the home of heroes, the PWR. Brilliant games, fantastic performances. We are very much looking forward to this one.
Competing for Leicester and the PWR is everything I've worked towards. Proud to represent the people of Leicester. We are Leicester Tigers. Leicester's different. It comes with years worth of heritage and I can't wait to represent them.
I'm proud to represent my family, my hometown, and just working together with a team to get the wins.
I'm looking forward to proving people wrong and showing that the underdogs can come out on top.
Power, passion, pride. Come on, Tigers.
New era.
Oh, a lovely look at the PWR then. It's so great to have it back. It's so great to have you here wherever you're watching around the world. Thank you for being with us, and you can be with us all season. Every game, either on TNT, iPlayer, or here on YouTube. That's pretty good, isn't it?
That is fantastic. And what a breakthrough with women's rugby to be able to see every single game every weekend.
And the opportunity, as I said before, to make some new friends, to meet some new people, to get some new insight. How are you finding it, being a part of the broadcast team today?
Well, it's a new view of the pitch, which I quite like. I've never sat up here before, so it's very nice. And it's very lovely to be on the commentary.
And what about having to kind of pass opinion on your friends, your teammates, your contemporaries?
I don't mind that so much. I don't mind that too much. That's all right.
What have you thought about Leicester Tigers then? Naturally, we spent a lot of time talking about Saracens. They've scored a whole host of tries. In fact, we're going to take a look at those tries now. We expected Saracens to be dominant in areas of the field and areas of the set piece. No surprise that the opening try was from a maul like this.
No, absolutely. I mean, you know that Saracens' strength is going to be that pack. It's so strong, and I can imagine preparing for the game this week and last week on the bye, Leicester have come together and worked on collisions, set piece as the forwards, as the pack, and really coming together with the defence.
Well, the back scored the second try after the forwards. That was a beauty from McDougall. Take another look at this. That offload there from Hardy, so good.
Some great jouet and strength in the carries from Saracens.
Yeah, that was a 13-12-10. And then another one from short range. This time, Bryony Field, she threw the ball in and she was not going to let anybody take it off her. These are usually hookers' tries, so she'll be pleased to have her name on the team sheet.
Absolutely, she will, yeah. Head in, no head out, keep driving until she sees that whitewash and she dots it down.
So we've talked about Jules Omokwale. She goes over from short range against her old team. This took some finishing though. She had to be strong here.
She has a hell of a leg drive. Such a strong ball carrier and such a threat with ball in hand.
Now then, have I got this wrong? And if I have, I will apologise. I thought Donna Rose had gone over. There she is joining it, Donna Rose.
That looks like Donna.
Yeah, Donna's got the ball in her hands. It was Donna Rose. Thank you. Oh, sweet relief. Because that was announced as Georgia, wasn't it?
That was announced as Georgia, but it was confirmed Donna now.
Okay, so Donna has got a brace. What do Leicester Tigers need to do here?
They're going to go inside. They're probably going to say, we've got to just win those defensive collisions, put them on their back foot, and that's when they put pressure on. When they've got ball in hand, it's about patience, not rushing it, not flinging it out to the wing, being patient, and when that gap opens, take the opportunity and execute.
They have done their best. They are on the rise, Leicester Tigers, but it is always going to be a tough task coming here to the Stonex. We're going to take another short breather, and we'll be back with the second half.
I'm better in my new era.
Saracens is a family, it's a wolf pack. When we get on the pitch, there's all bets are off and nobody's safe.
But we really want to get back to winning championship titles, so now we want to go after the PWR.
We are Saracens.
There's only one team in London and it's us.
The series fans, they bleed red, they're incredible.
The wolf pack lives up to its name. We protect each other, we go to battle for each other. We bring a brand of rugby that is brutal, fierce, and one of the best that you'll see.
We've got lots to prove this season and we've still got more to give. We've got a trophy to win. Just a whole pack, 115, we're all a threat. Watch out, we're coming.
Looking at the options, there's the step. Oh, straight through the gap.
Wonderful footwork. She is a showstopper and that pace to burn.
Showing why she's worth all the hype.
And there she is. The strike move of dreams. Full-blown entertainment mode. All the tricks coming out of the box. Still going, extraordinary strength, reckless start, a top heel driver there. Proved unstoppable.
Welcome to the home of heroes, the PWR. Brilliant games, fantastic performances. We are very much looking forward to this one.
Competing for Leicester and the PWR is everything I've worked towards.
Proud to represent the people of Leicester.
We are Leicester Tigers. Leicester's different. It comes with years worth of heritage and I can't wait to represent them.
I'm proud to represent my family, my hometown, and just working together with a team to get the wins.
I'm looking forward to proving people wrong and showing that the underdogs can come out on top.
Power, passion, pride. Come on, Tigers.
New era.
Please welcome back to the field, Leicester Tigers.
Welcome back to the StoneX Stadium. Wherever you're watching, whatever you're watching on, I hope you are warm and dry and you have either a plate full of or a glass full of something delicious and you're enjoying a great day's rugby. I am, and I'm with Jemima Moss as well. We're enjoying a great day's rugby,
Well,
aren't we?
absolutely we are.
Right, 29-0, half-time. Saracens with the lead. Leicester Tigers out first. We don't know if Saracens are making them wait or they just wanted to get back out here. Look, the score line is tough on them, but I'm looking at that huddle and I'm seeing a united team.
I agree. I think they're going to come out guns blazing, and it's exciting to see what they can bring the second half.
So they have made a change. Clodagh Dunn is coming on for Lauren Poole. That's on the tight head side. Well, not only are they out early, they are huddled, they are hustled, and they are in position. They are ready. Saracens have got other ideas. The half-time oranges must have been particularly delicious.
Half-time Haribos.
Oh, is that what it is now?
Half-time Haribo. Bit of Tanfastics,
I was
bit of
going
Star Mix.
to ask you a fizzy or a non-fizzy.
I can't decide. Oh, I think fizzy. I'd go fizzy.
Here comes Saracens, Lottie Sharp and Cleel the first out. Sellers as well. Having a look for any changes.
Lou McMillan.
Lou McMillan was captain of the PWR Cup team. She's come in. And do you know what? She's earned this. I think when she signed, wasn't sure how much Premiership Women's Rugby she was going to play, but here she is in the PWR outfit. Saracens 29, Leicester Tigers 0. Round 4 of Premiership Women's Rugby. The second half underway, thanks to Amelia McDougall. Now, Leicester Tigers just need a positive start here, whether that is a good carry and a clean exit or, well, a couple of good carries. They're quite reluctant to kick early. Quite reluctant to kick at all. You feel as though if they had like a really reliable kicking option, then it might just make life a little bit easier, but that's been kept on the field. And Saracens will counter-attack. Oh, it's another good effort from Lottie Sharp. So Rosie Gallagher is the one who's been replaced by Lou McMillan. Trying to free that hand for an offload. Ball had gone forward, but there was a knock-on by Saracens before that. So news as well that Hermione Farmer, who had that flashing gum shield, has in fact failed her HIA, so Leah Heath will remain on. Do you know, look, I'd imagine when you fail an HIA, particularly if it's not something that you feel, it must be frustrating, but in terms of player safety, player welfare, it just shows how important all of these actions are in terms of keeping players fit and healthy. Good chase! Karolina Kachikova trying to leave one on sharp, but sharp-wise to it. Georgia Evans up the short side. Georgia Evans gets to stretch her legs. Don't see this very often. And finds the offload too. Cleal on the shoulder. Two back rowers in that wide channel. And then McDougall sells the dummy. Sellers, oh! Knocks it on. The chance is gone. McDougall gliding through the gap.
That was a brilliant display of attack from Saracens just then. Finding those gaps and executing it. It's all about just darting it down over the whitewash.
Well, the balance from Georgia Evans up the touchline there. Knew she had Poppy Cleal, and then Sellers. It was there. It was there.
Brilliant strength from Georgia Evans to not be pushed into touch then.
Well, she has been part of the furniture here at Saracens. She's up over 40 caps for Wales as well. And whether it's at lock or back row, you know exactly what you're getting. And she's very hard to stop. Well, here we go, Lingham. First time we've really seen her carry, and doesn't stick. I think that's a centre partnership. They're quite excited about Georgie Lingham and Jemima McCalman.
Scrum, red.
McCalman, the Australian, in her first season with Tigers, and Georgie Lingham feels as though she's been around for ages. She really can carry a rugby ball, that's for sure.
She is a massive threat for Leicester Tigers. Brilliant to have her in the centres.
Scrum time, Saracens ball, Sellers. They're told to use it. Saracens looking for the penalty, and it's been turned over, then turned over again. Cleal scrambling on the floor. Now Tigers need to roll. That's Maxwell. Just about stays onside. McDougall in at scrum half. First carry for McMillan. Into Tigers shaped traffic.
Roll. 19, green.
Well, they got away with it once with Maxwell. They weren't able to get away with it again. Leah Heath not rolling away from the contact zone. See a replay of it here. How difficult is it sometimes once you've made that tackle or got yourself in that position? The refs don't give you a lot of time to move, do they?
No, you've got to make that tackle and get out of there, otherwise you're in a very unfortunate position, as they were just then.
On the edge. 6 given.
Here we go again, say Leicester Tigers. It is a maul incoming. Bryony Field gets on the ball. Donna Rose has been the recipient twice already. Field once. 3 maul tries for this black and red machine. Could be space up the short side, but Field patient and keeps it in instead. Now Cleal's got it. Clodagh Dunn being a nuisance, but it does open up, and it sticks for Sellers this time. Keeps hold of that ball, scores the try. I think she's taken a bump on the head for her trouble, but it's Saracens who are over the whitewash first in the second half. But Tori Sellers does not look in a good place at all.
Sorry.
Brilliant slice through the defence there for Tori.
Well, we're going to take another look at this. Just as Clodagh Dunn looked as though she was going to be a nuisance, just peeled away to the right-hand side, and straight away, as soon as she hit the deck, Tori Sellers. Let's take another look. I think she was just generally slung to the ground, wasn't she? Didn't look malicious. McDougall, all the while Sellers still getting medical attention, but there are 2 more points on the board, and that is 36-0. So what has happened here?
looks like her head has slapped onto the floor.
Yep.
Well, everything crossed here for Tori Sellers. She scored a couple of tries against Leicester Tigers in the Cup earlier in the season. They've already made the decision that she is going to play no further part, and Liv Apps is going to come in wearing number 21. But this game will not get underway again until that is seen to. And if it's head and neck, they'll take all the time they need. They'll bring the stretcher on if they have to. Right, we will keep you abreast of that, but let's not make it all of our conversation here. Let's talk about this league in general then. I mean, you've come into this environment this year, getting signed for such a successful team. We've already talked about what a family environment it is, what a welcome it is, and I believe you're actually going to extend that into a big team social tonight, aren't you?
That is right, we have pub golf this evening.
I mean, I wasn't going to go into that much detail. However, what we do know is that Tori Sellers will hopefully be a part of whatever socials and celebrations there are, because she's walking off of her own accord. So that is excellent news. Best of luck, Tori. Fingers crossed it's just a precaution. Who's your favourite golfer?
I can only say Tiger Woods because that's as far as my knowledge goes.
And he's the greatest of all time. Have you got a glove?
I do not.
No, good decision.
You've not got a glove. Oh, here we go. Little dummy and a go and an immediate impact on the game. Oh, that is beautiful footwork. Welcome to the game. Oh, and Saracens playing with a little bit of freedom. A little bit too much freedom, perhaps. But how good was that from Apps? Straight into business.
Olivia Apps has just been an absolute machine since being with us. It's such an asset to our team.
Yeah, that is top draw, isn't it? The in, then the out. What are you supposed to do with that? And there have been a couple of changes in the pack in the tight five. Let's see what that means for this Leicester Tigers scrum. They accidentally won one against the head a little bit earlier on. Immediate push and squeeze, and that's come straight out of the channel, or the tunnel, should I say. The tunnel, same thing. So that'll be a reset scrum. Tell us about Liv Apps then. Is she as much of a live wire off the pitch as she is on it?
She is a lovely, lovely person to be around. Good energy, good vibes at training, all round beautiful soul.
And some rugby player as well. Wow. So Maxwell, speaking of excellent scrum halves, record cap holder for Scotland Sevens. Oh, Saracens scrum is making a mess of the Tigers.
Wait, time's off.
Let's take another look at this scrum. Well, by the time we get to the replay, it looks like a maul, doesn't it? Saracens have got through, they've driven through.
We spoke about staying in the contest at half-time. We had two really good pitches. Yeah. We spoke about escalation. We might lead to that now if we continue with that.
So if we're going backwards...
Yeah, we can't have you going backwards at an angle there.
Are you happy with their flanker coming on our prop?
I'm happy with that. It's your front row that's the issue right now.
So if we're going back, we have to just stay square?
Exactly that. Spot on. Yep. Okay. Thank you.
This is a really difficult situation for everyone now. That's excellent refereeing from Becky Piddleston, because she's told Jenny Maxwell exactly what she wants. Now Maxwell has got to try and relay that to a front row that are under immense pressure. Becky Piddleston does not want to send off a Leicester Tigers front row, but it's getting to the point now where if she feels as though it's dangerous, she's going to have to. It's the laws of rugby. Here they go again, Saracens. Hardy on the crash ball. Apps waiting for it to appear. Liz Craik. They all fancy it now for Saracens, queuing up for big carries for the chance to score 5 points. Ooh. Now that double blast on the whistle is never good news.
Wait, time's off. Off you go.
And Leicester Tigers will be down to 14. Morgan Richardson is being sent to the bin. And straight away, Saracens are on the move. They're close to the line. And they're over the line.
Try scored.
That was all too easy. Tigers down to 14, not organised. Saracens immediately sensing the weakness and getting another 5 for the tally. Well, let's take another one. We talked beforehand, didn't we, about Saracens being ruthless, and this is a perfect example of that.
Brilliant heads-up rugby from Liz Craik as well, just to see that the line is right in front of her. Little pick, little tap, and try scored.
And the 2 has been added as well from right under the poles. So Morgan Richardson, she was sent to the bin there. She was trying to turn the ball over. She wasn't in control of her body. She's put hands on it. She has turned it over, but illegally. Just after referee Becky Piddleston has warned them for their discipline. Let's take another look at it here. Richardson there, going round. There she is, Richardson. Oh, in fact, I think she's been hard done by there because she was nothing to do with the play.
Inside, hold in front.
I think she has been the victim of somebody else's crime there.
A change for Saracens coming off number 3, Donna Rose. And onto the field is number 18, Carmen Tremelli.
Change at tight heads for Saracens.
Yeah, happy. Knock advantage.
Carmen Tremelli coming on, wearing number 18. Another PWR Cup winner this season.
Knock on. Scrum black.
Yellow card for the Leicester Tigers, number 7, Morgan Richardson.
Yeah. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Nice dart here from Apps. She works it out to Sharp. Sharp, not quick enough to get to the corner, but checks inside, draws out a good tackle, and I thought a good turnover. And Apps wants to go quickly. Sharp tackle on the try scorer, Craik. Apps has added a new dimension for pace to this game, hasn't she? She's just whipping things along. Omakwale. Apps there again, just gliding across the turf at pace. Could go left here. Best option might be left. McMillan wants it. And right, Haley arrives. She's going to go on her own and just get stopped short. She's lost that ball as well. Oh, there were numbers there. That is a disappointing end for Saracens, but that ball stayed in field. So it's not the end at all. It's going to come back with interest. McDougall was the first back. Gemma Jo Linkins. Now Gregson. Gregson's got a good eye for a gap, but it didn't open up for it. Omakwale. McDougall. Hardy. Gets that over the top, and Paige Farries gets the fend out, but she'll have to be stronger than that to beat Georgie Lingham. I've not seen Saracens go through this many phases or have to go through this many phases very often in the game. McDougall. Oh, what an offload off the deck. Omakwale's there to gather it. McDougall and Cleal straight over the top. Unreal from Cleal. Draws. Oh, a deliberate knock-on. Penalty given.
17 deliberate.
Gone quickly again, McDougall. Oh, McQuarrie, great hands. Farries. Oh, it's spilled out of the side. Couple of let-offs, but again, the kicks from Tigers inviting pressure, not relieving pressure. Sharp. Gregson. Plays a lot of rugby on the wing, but not quick enough to get around the outside. Linkins. So much rugby being played here. This is exhausting for Leicester Tigers. And then Poppy Cleal strolls through a huge gap to end an exhausting period of play with 5 points for Saracens.
That was brilliant patience from Saracens, and that gap just opened up right in front of Poppy to walk it through over the try line. The speed of ball from the ruck from Olivia Apps is brilliant. It's really good to see. I just think for Saracens, they need to be a little bit more patient. Securing that ball in the breakdown in ruck, can't afford to have those loose balls, but it's giving opportunity for Leicester to have a go.
Yeah, there were a couple of balls that spilled out, weren't there? And Tigers working so hard to win those turnovers and then just kicking it straight back. Oh, suckers for punishments. McDougall adds another 2 points. So changes being made. What's that? Sydney Gregson has just come off. And Charlotte Wright-Haley has come off as well.
And Bryony Field also subbed off.
So it's 48-0. Leicester still on a yellow card.
Got Marley Packer on the field.
Oh, God.
Got McKenna on the field.
And that conversion brought us up to the half century as well. 50 points for Saracens. They're making a habit of this.
It's a great strike on the ball.
Oh, and a knock on. Now then. The offside as well. This is such an opportunity here, and you can see the frustration in Jenny Maxwell, because she's like, we just need to go, we just need to play. We don't have many of these opportunities. And I suppose when you're in a situation like Leicester Tigers are, where they're doing so much defending and they're concentrating on that and they're trying to hang in the game, when you do get an opportunity in the red zone, you kind of lose that ability to think and make the requisite decision at the time, don't you? Because what they should have done there was just gone.
Absolutely. You just got to go back to origin there, play on top. As soon as you see that gap or as soon as you get the opportunity, give it momentum and trust your team to make the right decision.
Number 20, Marley Packer, and number 23, Sarah McKenna.
Oh, McKenna, Campbell and Packer. You know, at the start, I was talking about OG Saracens. They are 3 OG Saracens, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They will love the red and black. May Campbell with the kick.
She's absolutely creamed that as well. Tigers back in their own half. Bitter. She's got decent feet. Needs some support, though, and that's going to sit up for Sharp. It's back with Saracens. And that is a big win for May Campbell. Now Linkins. Oh, McQuarrie. You can tell by her first step that if she does get through the gap, she is away with those long strides, isn't she?
Yeah, those legs are very hard to get down.
Nice ball from Apps under pressure. McKenna finds Marley Packer. McDougall, little kick into space. Farries giving chase. Just about sits up for Farries. She steps, can't quite reach, but the pickup is good. The tackle is better. Leicester Tigers, though, eventually yield, and Sarah McKenna in at the corner.
That is brilliant vision from Amelia McDougall. Just eyes up rugby, exactly what you want from your 10, to spot that space, kick it into there, and trust the back 3 to do the rest.
Well, we spent a lot of time, haven't we, talking about Amelia McDougall's hands, but it were her feet that did the talking there.
Unbelievable, as you can see there. Great kick through. Chased down by Farries.
Oh, she had to be so patient as well, didn't she?
Just fell short there, but a brilliant finish from McKenna.
A I'm not sure that tackle from Emily Henrik was from an entirely onside position there on Poppy Cleal, but I think when it's all hands to the pump, you've just got to throw yourself in and hope for the best. But McKenna was there to finish the job. What they haven't done today is given Amelia McDougall many easy conversions, have they? A lot of tries have been scored out there on the edge.
Love to challenge the young gun.
She's put her hand up today, though, hasn't she? She's been outstanding.
Absolutely. Great performance from Amelia.
That needs to go. So let's take another look at this. The kick into space. Paige Barry's.
Score is Saracens 55, Leicester Tigers 0.
And eventually, I say eventually, there is just an inevitability about it all. It's at 9 tries now, 5 conversions. Leicester Tigers back up to 15 for the last quarter of the game. One thing we've not talked about, and there's no rush, but you are going to be nominating 4 players for the official PWR Player of the Match, and then you, by you I mean Jemima, by you I mean those of you watching, get to vote on who wins the award. The poll will be going live on the YouTube channel with about 10 minutes to go. And yes, cast your vote, and we will be presenting the Player of the Match with what is actually a really great PWR Player of the Match award. It is a bottle of Veuve Clicquot champagne in a bespoke Player of the Match case.
It is really cool.
Really cool.
Really cool.
One of the coolest I've seen, actually. I mean, I'm sure there are some tournaments where you get like a £5 watch or something. That'd be really good, wouldn't it?
No, I prefer our champagne.
Oh, really? Buy a lot of champagne with a £5 watch. All right, Tigers.
20, changing line.
Oh, really? Just thought that was going to work.
Tough call.
20, changing line.
Well, Alex Osterbury is always looking for work-ons. Kick-off reception might be one of his work-ons for the next week.
Yeah, not looking too positive with our kick-off receipts in the second half. But great opportunity for Leicester to get in there then and play on top and see if they can come out with some points on the board.
No, it's your line. Take the line.
Alana Bainbridge is on for Leicester Tigers as well. She's come on for Jordan Russell. I'm going to tell you something now, and you're going to hate me for it. I am neutral. I'm a commentator. I love this league. I love all of the teams, but call it as I see it. What I hate are nils, so I'm going all in on Leicester Tigers to get a meat pie here, and they've done the first bit right. They've nailed the line-out drill, and they're slowly easing their way. Alana Bainbridge, ball in hand, little dart up the short side. Laberry has got there, and look at this reaction from Tigers.
That is brilliant to see.
Annika Laberry, super talented young French scrum half. Throws the dummy and darts in, a real sniper's finish. And that is 5 points on the board for Leicester Tigers. That's the first time, probably all game, we've seen the set piece tick for Tigers.
Yeah, that is brilliant, as you can see there, and an excellent, intelligent play. Little dummy, show and go, and cross over the line.
See ya! Annika Laberry came to Leicester via Lyon. Yeah, played for that much vaunted France under-20s team. Great strike. Oh, but it's just across the face. You can tell, can't you? Because our cameras are on the same side as our commentary position, but over on the far side, you know it's over as soon as it leaves the boot. That's a really good step, though, isn't it, from Laberry?
You made it.
Just get the defender on the tiptoe, and then you've got all the dominance to carry over.
1 and 14, son. 1 and 14.
More subs incoming for Saracens.
Amelia Tuck getting on the pitch, and Flanners. Chloe Flanagan.
So Chloe Flanagan coming on for Lottie Sharp.
Okay.
And just a reminder that we were expecting Beth Blacklock to be in the number 22 jersey, but she failed a late fitness test, so it's Amelia Tutt who's going to be in the number 22 shirt for the Saracens for the remaining 15 of this game.
Also playing against her previous team.
Yes. Oi! That's Saracens. I mean, look, the game is done. They're 50 points ahead here, but they have just switched off, particularly when the ball has been in the air.
Line out. Okay, red on the line. On the line, I'm passing back.
Tell us about Flanners then.
She is a brilliant player herself.
Yep.
Another young gun,
Yep.
been involved in under-20s, England setups, and just great to see her have this opportunity to play in the Premiership again.
Oh, another loose pass. Sits up.
Tackle, release red. Thank you.
Laberry. Bitter. Finds McDougall. McDougall just assessing the options. There's acres of space there. If this goes end over end, we might be in 50-22 territory instead. It's going to stick for Apps, who keeps the ball in. Evans is there. Oh no, the touchline just betrayed it.
Great vision again there from McDougall, just noticing and spotting that space and getting the ball into it.
How close was it? Oh, not close enough.
Green, let's speed this up, please. Numbers and let's go. All back. Timing's good.
Oh, that one taken in the slips. Full length catch.
Release now. Release! Inside!
Bitter, oh, opts for the chip. She could live to regret that. Oh, volleyballed on by Cleel.
That's forward. Scrum advantage, Greg!
And the ball has found its way back out to Cleel. It's knocked on into touch, but they were playing with a scrum advantage. How about that dig from Poppy Cleel? So good.
So good. She is just a player that always amazes the audience.
Watch this. That is top class.
Volleyball.
It's like watching the first Top Gun movie where Goose and Maverick are playing against Iceman and Slider. What Top Gun character would you be? That's probably a bit reference is a bit early for you, isn't it?
I'm actually not sure I can name it.
Oh my goodness.
A Top Gun.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Height!
Penalty advantage. McKenna, one try already. The pass just in behind.
Sorry.
18! Straight across the scrum. Scrum.
Coming up to the last 10 minutes.
Okay. Time off.
Right, are you happy to let us know who your PWR Player of the Match nominees are then?
I would be delighted to.
Please do.
So, number 1 is number 8 for Saracens, Poppy Cleel.
Yeah.
Number 10, Amelia McDougall for Saracens.
Yeah.
Number 11 for Saracens, Lottie Sharp.
Okay, yeah, nice.
And number 12 for Leicester Tigers, Georgie Lingham.
Oh, the ever-industrious Georgie Lingham. She finds us such... Do you know, you'd be amazed how often she gets nominated because she's so industrious. Okay, tell me why then, before we throw the poll open to the people. In fact, let's do it after this phase of play here, because Liv Apps is sniffing around. Great ball for McKenna. McKenna... Oh, ball's gone forward. So why have you nominated these three? Let's start with the Saracens. Why have you gone for them?
Cool, so Poppy Cleel, I think it explains itself. I think she's been all over the park, fantastic opportunity creating for the team, brilliant with ball in hand and putting us to the go forward. I think similar for Amelia, she's just been phenomenal, taking the starting position in the lineup with full hands, great with ball on foot, great with ball in hands, again opening up lots of opportunity. And Lottie Sharp, great ball carrier, just giving us some real go forward, really demonstrating her strength in attack, which is just fantastic.
And then you've given Georgie Lingham the nod as well.
Yeah, I think she's been fantastic. I think really unlucky for Leicester to maybe not have some more execution points, but hands on ball, she's very, very good.
So now we've had Jemima's nominations. It is up to you, wherever you're watching. The poll will be open soon, and then you can vote. You can vote on whoever you like. Poppy Cleal, Lottie Sharp, Amelia McDougall, or Georgie Lingham. Whoever you think is the PWR player of the match. I love it. Put it in the fans' hands. It's so good.
Yeah, I like that as well. That's very good.
So yes, cast your vote. And then on the PWR socials later, you will see the presentation of the award. Maybe an interview if they're in the mood to answer some questions. But we will be closing the poll just before full time so we can announce who the player of the match is. So if you're going to vote, vote now. Oh, it's free as well, obviously. You've got to mention that, haven't you? Because, you know, people are suspicious. Yeah, there is also no prize for voting either, other than knowing that you made the right decision. Apps up the short side, draws the player and puts in tut. Wasn't expecting a play today, and she's got herself a meat pie.
That is brilliant for Amelia Tutt. She is such a workhorse off the pitch and at training, and this is such a well-deserved try for her.
It's a really well-received one as well. Listen to that response, that reaction. But Apps up the short side. She is so lively.
All right, we'll keep an eye out. Yeah, I hear you. Thanks. Amelia, just this way.
Another one.
This side of the fight.
Bagging a try against her old mates.
I know, it is good to see,
Yeah.
see all the tries add up, and also at the end of the game you'll see that they all shake hands and they're all mates.
I hope so. I hope so. And one of the things that's quite striking about Leicester Tigers as well, and I think for those of you watching at home, is to realise that they are a team who are very much in the early phases of building something. They're playing against Saracens here, who are the most established team at this level of women's rugby. When it became the Premier 15s before it was PWR, they were the team. Recently, Gloucester Hartbury have lifted the trophy a few more times as McDougall sends that towards the goal. Oh, she's just missed it. But in terms of programme, in terms of legacy, it was always going to be difficult to come here today. But this Tigers team, they do seem like a unified bunch. They do seem like a team that really want to improve and get better and show that they belong at this level. So stick with them is what I'm saying.
I think that was probably a massive focus in pre-season. A lot of changes, a lot of new signings, new coach. Stick together, stay united.
Bitter restarts the game for what she will hope will be the final time. Saracens up to 60. Leicester got themselves the try. Oh, there's a big gap here, and Packer darting in and out, looking like a sevens player. Buying herself and her teammates some time. Apps is there again. Cleal in the channel. Look how quickly Apps is there. The ruck speed since she has come on has been unbelievably good. McDougall. Hardy. Oh, then Gemma Jo Lincoln's taking it on. She's had a good game as well. Scored a hatful of tries in the PWR Cup. Into or approaching the last 5 minutes. Apps has a dart. Nearly loses her shorts but keeps her feet. Apps. Oh, Tess Fury does a good job to stop her, but you feel as though you won't stop her for long. More lovely handling. Oh, great strength by Lincolns as well. Gets that fend away. And another penalty. Liv Apps taps and turns and finds Cleo. Well, they don't want to tackle her, and I don't blame them. It's another try for Poppy Cleo.
That is brilliant. find the gap, run into it, use the pace and the power and get it over the line.
It's got to the point, isn't it, where you've got a lot of tired Tigers. They've made a lot of tackles, and as strange as it sounds, that angle, that line that Cleel runs towards the posts, it's difficult to know who should be making the tackle here, particularly if you're trying to make a dominant hit. She's just going away from defenders all the time.
Absolutely, yeah. I think you've just got to commit. If you're a body in front, you've just got to dive at it, give it a good crack.
Get in the spokes, as they say. 67-5. So 11 tries and 6 conversions. Saracens 67, Leicester Tigers 5. Three and a half minutes to go. Bitter. Sure, she's kicked that to compete. That's an unbelievable strike. Oh, it hasn't quite worked out. Little knock on from Tigers. But knowing that Bitter can launch that kickoff, I think that's something that Tigers should try and do throughout the season. If they can get a good chase on that, they'll win plenty of ball back. Away goes Apps. So quick, looking left, looking right, looking for options. She's not going to need any of them. Apps pins her ears back. Apps for the corner. Oh, wonderful individual score.
That is an unbelievable try.
She's threatened to do it since she's come on. She's been about pace and tempo. Whatever happens, she says, I'm going, you come with me. And no one could hang with her that time. Apps with the score. Saracens finishing strong. They're up over 70.
The pace on Olivia Apps to dart it all the way to the try line is unbelievable. $70-meter dash.
Oh. What a try. What a try. And another touchline conversion for McDougall. Trying to fade that one in. That's a great kick. What a strike from McDougall. A dozen tries, half a dozen conversions. 74 points for Saracens.
Right now, they're on their way.
And it's a tough end to a tough match for Leicester Tigers. A much improved second half, and believe it or not, despite the scoreline, a much improved performance. But when you've got Liv Apps coming off the bench like a recharged electric eel, what are you supposed to do?
No, it's a brilliant threat for Saracens.
What a kick as well. Fading that in off the near post. Now they're going to want one more here, aren't they, Saracens? They're going to want to score a point a minute. Frustratingly for Tigers, it'll be the second time in 2 games that's happened to them.
No clear release.
Okay, our clock's pretty close. Remember, we're not entirely linked in with the referees watch, so this is your last chance to vote on the PWR player of the match. If you want to vote, cast it now.
On the edge, please, Green. On the edge. Number. Yeah, happy.
Keep your votes coming in. Oh, that might have been intercepted there. Well, we are leaving it down to the public vote here, but I'm being told that at the moment Georgie Lingham is leading the poll as the PWR player of the match. Now, she has been excellent, but there are 3 Saracens that you can vote for, and the score is 74 points to 5. So if you've not voted yet, then you still can, as Liv Apps Oh, doesn't get the offload away, but the ball goes back. There's still chance here for Saracens to get up over 80. Nice ball inside, Tremelling. No, Poppy Cleal just pops that out. Marley Packer. No offload for her. Big clear out coming in. Apps is there. Of course she is. Linkins. Ball inside. McDougall. Good hands. Back again. And Tutt staying infield just about. Around the corner they go. Over the line they go. And with the clock in the red, 79 points on the board. That is a hat-trick for Poppy Cleal. Another of our player of the match nominees, currently behind in the poll. So, I mean, huge credit to Georgie Lingham if she does get it, but to get player of the match in a score that's 79 points to 5, I think you've split the vote, Jemima. I think that all the Saracens players are so close that Georgie Lingham might have snuck up and got this.
I think any one of those four is very well deserved. It's good to have a tight poll.
It certainly is. It certainly is. And this is why, you know, democracy doesn't please all of the people all the time. Well, is this the last kick of the game? This is McDougall's opportunity to take Saracens up over 80. The bonus point already secured. The game already done and dusted. And huge credit there to Leicester Tigers for chasing that one down right at the end. There's a lot of spirits in this team. However, they are up against it. Saracens, that is their third brutal, bruising, bullying victory in a row. It finishes 79 points to 5. Jemima Moss, it's been great to have your company for this one. Your thoughts on the 80 minutes of rugby we've just seen here at the Stone X?
I thought that was a brilliant display of rugby. I thought Saracens shone in attack and executing their hard work into tries, but Leicester relentless in defence, improving as the game goes on, second half really coming in and being given some more opportunities, and nice to see them on the scoreboard too.
Full-time score, Saracens 79, Leicester Tigers 5. And congratulations to your PWR Player of the Match, as nominated by Jemima Moss, as voted for by you, the viewers. Georgie Lingham of Leicester Tigers will be receiving that beautiful bottle of Veuve Clicquot. Despite Amelia McDougall kicking 6 goals and scoring a try, despite Poppy Cleal scoring a hat-trick, and despite our other nominee, Lottie Sharp, just being relentless on the left-hand side, it is the industry of Georgie Lingham. Why did you nominate her? I mean, she's got it. She's the player of the match. She's been voted for by the public, so they've seen something in her performance as well. But what was it about her performance that really stood out for you?
I think especially when it's a game like this, like defence is really key, and I think her tackles were just fantastic, very consistent, very reliable, and in attack, great with ball in hand. It's just a shame that it wasn't executed more into some points.
Well, they are building. And Alex Osterbury beforehand said, look, if we struggle with motivation for games like this at this part of the season, then we are in trouble. They are not in trouble at all. Let's take a look at the highlights of the match then. Plenty of great tries for us to chew through and enjoy, and get the expert opinion of Jemima Moss as well. We're going to go straight into the second half, and this was, well, Tori Sellers. It was a great finish from her, but it was her last contribution to the game.
That was a brilliant try. Space opened up, sliced through like a knife. Brilliant.
And then there was a yellow card for Leicester Tigers. Morgan Richardson sent to the bin immediately. Liz Craik scoring from short range. And this is something that it feels as though the Saracens did very well today. Made the right decision at the right time. If they needed a tap penalty, it was a tap. If it was a scrum, it was a scrum. And this was a try by Cleal at the end of a lung-busting period of play, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the last two are just intelligent tries, waiting for that gap opens easy, or seeing that line in front, dotting it down.
See Liv Apps there. How good was she when she came off the bench today?
Massive impact player, speed of ball from rucks, accelerating onto it, speed. Very, very good.
Lovely nudge from McDougall. She had such a good game today. Not the PWR player of the match, but in terms of her development as a top level 10 with international ambitions, days like today don't do her any harm.
No, she had a brilliant display here. Excellent, keeping her place firm.
Yeah, unlucky from Paige Farries, but there always seems to be someone on hand. That time it was Sarah McKenna, vastly experienced, getting a try. And then it was Leicester Tigers' turn. They didn't have many opportunities. The captain, Jenny Maxwell, was replaced by Enika Laberry. And this was just a little sign of what the French scrum half is all about.
Really great in the second half as well to have some points on the board to give them that extra bit of motivation to keep going.
Yeah, lovely little dummy that was, wasn't it? And of all people, it was Marley Packer that she sent to the shops as well. Then Apps darts up the short side. I mean, it looks simple, but when you play the game at this kind of pace, you can make it look simple.
Oh, that's brilliant for Amelia Tutt. She'll be really, really happy with that. Premiership debut for Saracens.
Incredible.
From Cup and try.
And then this from Apps. Look how far out she is. At this point, she's still got work to do. There's 4 defenders around her, but she can maintain that top level pace. Lottie Sharp tried to keep pace, but she had no chance. That was all about Olivia Apps.
That was a brilliant try. Again, heads up, go straight away, play on top, find the gap and run right through it.
When she's gone, everyone in Leicester Tigers mint cream was like, oh, really? But what a phenomenal score. Massive effort as well. Great chase back by the player of the match, Georgie Lingham. Really spirited performance from her. And then this was, well, it was just a bit chaotic at the end, wasn't it? And once they get into this part of the pitch, it always seemed inevitable. Saracens didn't leave a lot of tries out there today, did they? When they got into the 22, they generally came away with something.
Yes, stats should look good. Very, very successful day for Black and Red.
Well, that is the tries, the highlights, the best bits, and some really great tries for us to enjoy as well. We're going to take a little look at the rest of the results shortly. But before that, after a win like that, after a game like that, what does this week look like? What do the next few weeks look like, sort of running into the Christmas period, really?
Yeah, so I think naturally we're going to be happy with the win and we're going to celebrate the positives, but also every game has to work on. We're probably going to, like you said, find the flaws and fix up on them because we've got a tough few games ahead.
It's constant evolution, isn't it? You're never happy for long. And invariably, it's never as good as... well, if it's good, it's never as good as you think it is. And if it's bad, it's never as bad as you think it is. And I think that is an important message for Leicester Tigers as well. You're playing against great teams who are relentless. They will turn a corner. I don't know when, but I'm sure of it. 3 games all kicked off at 3 p.m. I'm sure you've been flicking between all of them, but just in case you've stuck with us the whole time, let's take a look at some of the scores. I mean, Trailfinders women, wow! What a scoreline against Bristol Bears, 45-19. We know that Saracens have dispatched Tigers here, and Gloucester Hartpury continuing. That is another bonus point win against Sale Sharks. Your thoughts on those scores, Jemima? 24
points against the Circus for Sale is huge for Sale. That's a real big positive, great for them, and means that they got into them, which is great for them. And then Bristol Trailfinders, wow. That's quite a big score, bigger than I was expecting. Very good for Trailfinders to get that as well.
The Trailfinders, we're umming and ahhing about who's going to be in the playoffs this season. Trailfinders have got a good chance, haven't they?
They do, absolutely, and they just keep building. It's really exciting. The league this year is constantly changing. It's exciting to see.
Oh, isn't it just? We absolutely love it, and we love the fact that 3 games today, and you can enjoy Exeter Chiefs and Harlequins tomorrow. Quins got as close to Gloucester Hartpury as anybody has this season, and Chiefs had a thrilling 33-33 all draw with Loughborough Lightning last week. Who do you reckon's going to take that?
Oh, it's going to be tight again. I think I back Quins.
Do you?
I think so.
See, there's a little bit of that quarter blood still in you. Jemima, it's been a pleasure to have your company. You've done
Thank you
a
very
lovely
much.
job today. And thank you for your company, wherever you've been watching around the world. It's been our pleasure to bring it to you. And as you already know, we're bringing you every game this season. Saracens continue to march on. Leicester Tigers continue to build. We'll see you next time, and we can't wait.
Thank you.
I'm in my